What's up, guys? I'm back. So um, we're nearing noon, and now I'm just looking at instruments we selected this morning to look which ones look the best, just to narrow down and probably trade today, being Marshall Tech or maybe risk reward. Um, we also made some more profit on the challenge account, which is nice. But right now, I just mentioned in the community as well, I'm really missing a filter option for volume. I mean, the TradingView screener has it, but Kraken does not support it yet. So that's kinda a bummer. So now I have to manually check volume in Kraken for each instrument, because especially when we're running Mars Attack, as you have seen in the previous session with Ordi, you could end up in a shitty situation where the volume just dries up, open interest dries up, and you're stuck with a bigger position. What I'm going to look at now is just volume, overall lower time frame structure, and also a little bit funding. So we plotted the higher time frame expectations. Now we just zoom in and we'll see if, like, okay, can we make some money here? Yes. Is the funding on our side against us, etc.? Just map out a plan. So let's just start with Uni. Uni has 2.2 mil in volume. Now Kraken has a nice analytics tab. I haven't really used it a lot, but you might be able to see open interest. Yeah, so as you can see, open interest is declining. I'm not really sure if that's a good thing. Let's have a look at Wednesday 29. Okay. Look at the daily. When does it increase? April 11. Alright, okay, so yeah, I think this is quite important to measure. Like, you want to have open interest to increase, so the volume also increases, and it basically tells you what you want to see. You want to have as much participants in the same contract as you are willing to trade. This is quite interesting. This is really quite interesting. I really like this metric page with charts of analytics. I really recommend using it as well. So yeah, Uni, it's decreasing, so it's not optimal. So let's put it at pink. I think pink is the worst. Let's look at Gala now. Volume 700k, that's not a lot. Open interest seems to be increasing on the daily. I think Galas has a pretty straightforward structure and the high time frame. It's just range bound. Only drawback for me to not run it Mars Attack right now is like there's nothing underneath. So you either this level remains strong and respected, then you have the daily 200, and from there it's just fucking void. So let's zoom in. Yeah, you kind of wanted this candle to tap into this resistance block. So people will be like, okay, but you never used this before. No, that's right, but I'd like to keep improving, and I think this could really help me to see on the exchange what other people are doing. And open interest is one of the key metrics to measure, to not get stuck, basically. So I have to learn about future basis. Okay, that's quite straightforward. I think this one is pretty important for people as well who are trading lower caps with lower volume. You might get slipped by the spread, and it could lose you money. I mean, we've had some people in the community who were trading Floki, and I think, yeah, they lost some money because of the huge spread. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I think in terms of price action, I think it's a bit of a gamble to trade this Marstotech. But if there's no other options, I'll probably trade it because it's nicely volatile today. So let's put it also at pink. GRT, the graph. Okay, interesting. Yeah, I think open interest seems to be decreasing. Trade count is also the only thing I wish I could do with this is to personalize this page to just get rid of everything I do not find relevant, because this trade count, it's also pretty important. Like if there's little trade count, I'm also not interested. Not sure what time frame to use. I think the 4 hour or the 1 hour. I don't think the 15 minutes is relevant. Yeah, overall I think the graph still has to break this trend line to start to sweep these levels. So for now I think pink is the right color. It does not have my priority. Doge. Okay, so open interest seems to be increasing. Trade count, it's decreasing. Okay, so I'm not sure if I'm correct, but would this mean 4K trades in one day? Or the yeah, I don't know, man. 73 trade. Yeah, I think per interval, so the average is now 73, I think, which results in 4.2k a day. I might be wrong. So what's this all about? There's like two. There's like the 24.6 and the 26.2. It seems to be increasing though, so that's quite interesting. I kind of like the structure as well. So I'm gonna put it purple. Ordi. Trade count is going down. Yeah, this is, I think this is very important. Right now the trade count is very low. Meaning, yeah, volume. I mean, hell, we went from almost 4 mil to 607k in 24-hour volume. meaning the open interest also decreased. Yeah, okay. So we dumped, open interest decreased. Yeah, yeah, man, I think this is a great metric. Super. Yeah, so if this suddenly starts to spike like Doge, I might be interested, but I also want to see the trade count increase. Because right now, as you can see, it's only 281 trades in a day, which is almost nothing. So I'm gonna keep it ping. Arbitrum. I mean, on lower time frame, it's looking pretty good. Also, like the amounts of support lower. Like worst case scenario, we would deviate 30%. So even for Mars Attack, I think the ADR is low, so it's not really volatile. But even for Mars Attack, it's great. I think volume is also there, usually with Arbitrum. Okay, that's kind of disappointing. Okay, yeah, open interest. Yeah, it also kind of sucks. Okay, this is definitely disappointing. Like the amount of trades, it's not good. So although it looks good, I'm not really interested right now. LDO. Yeah, my opinion also looking great. Let's see. Okay, trade count has decreased. So while pumping it went up, and now since we're in a lower high, it starts to decrease. Okay, this is funny because the open interest keeps going up, so there's definitely interest. Right. Yeah, I think LDO is decent, so I'll put it on purple. Link. Yeah, I think Link is also not looking bad. Pretty nice trade count, nice volume. So I missed the volume on LDO, by the way. Oh, it's almost 800k. Yeah, okay, yeah, this is looking good, man. If the daily also supports this, yeah, okay. As far as my knowledge goes on open interest and this particular chart on Kraken, I think this looks good. Like the trade count is also increasing on the daily. I think it looks similar to LDO, to be honest. Just too bad the ADR is fucking low, so it's not volatile at all. Yeah, I could trade this. This is it's promising. Look at TIA. I think it's decreasing. Must be. Still decent volume and trade count is alright. Open interest making a run for it. Okay, that's interesting as well. Yeah, I do not understand how this works. Ratio. Like, does this mean where 1 is basically longs and 0? I don't know, man. Right. Yeah, it's decent. I mean, the open interest increasing is something I like to see. Also a nice trade count. So this is on though, right? Yeah. 1.141. Yeah, I think this is kind of similar to Ordi. Jesus, okay. This is some huge ass spread. Yeah. It's a bit too crazy for my liking. Yeah, I should really get into this. 100k. Yeah, I think there's a lot of edge on this analytics page. Shout out to Kraken, it's really nice. I would like a proper guide on this. Not sure if they have it. Yeah, I think because of the low trade count, I kinda have to pass on this one. Although the chart looks great. Render. Nice volume. A lot of shorting going on. The open interest increasing. Decreasing, I'm sorry. Yeah, I don't think this is looking good for render. Sui. Oof, that's a low ass trade count, man. Kinda expected open interest to increase here because of this candle with some volume. Yeah, okay guys, I think we narrowed it down, so let's filter. I think the best opportunity for us is in TIA, Link, LDO or Doge. Although I have to be honest, Gala is looking quite juicy in terms of potential breakout. Trade count is also decent and open interest is also increasing. Yeah, okay, I'll have to add this to it's just the thing that we only have like one major support, maybe a little one here around the daily and this little cloud of moving averages, but other than that there's nothing underneath. So let's go back to the chart. Yeah, we're nearing 12 o'clock. Hmm. 24-hour volume is pretty low. Let's have one more look at Bitcoin before we expose ourselves. Yeah, to be honest, it wouldn't surprise me if we just kept ranging here until CPI and FOMC next week. Like, this is gonna be the range, and we might get a fake out to the downside and the upside. But unless we sweep these highs, I don't think there's gonna happen anything. I don't. Was that great English? I don't think there's gonna happen anything. Sorry. Geez, this is also gonna be a long ass video. I'm usually not comfortable longing with Mars Attack when Bitcoin is nearing its highs. But right now I think it might even fake out or just break out. And if we go lower, yeah man, I mean, it could go towards this 4-hour 200, which has major confluence. Yeah, I think I should not be too scared today. So we're gonna run Gala. Doge. LDO. Yes, okay. Doge was also range bound. No, we're gonna keep Doge away from this. Okay, Link is looking good. Tia is alright. Am I missing something? Yeah, Doge. Let's just put Doge on yellow. It fits. Alright, so yeah, I think we're just gonna start with one weight each. Since it's Monday, it's always a bigger risk to expose more. Like, as you can see, it has quite the impact. I'm quite confident in Link though, so I'm gonna add some more weight there. And I'm also quite confident in I think it's gonna be Gala. So long, high, Mars Attack. So let's see, I think Gala is not too correlated to, like, the structure of Link and LDO. Oh. I think they look somewhat similar, so I'm not gonna start them both at once. It's just a hunch that they are kinda related in terms of price action. If you ask me what looks better, I think it's gonna be Link. Yeah, let's give this son of a gun a try. So I'm just measuring from my current entry to the level I expect a reaction at. If it's too far away, I won't start here, but right now it's just looking good. So Tia as well, and I'm just gonna keep LDO. At stopped, because I don't want it to I don't want similar entries to Link, because the charts look alike. Then it would simply be like running Link with 2 weight. In this case 3 weight. I hope you understand what I mean. Alright. Yeah, no, it's just a waiting game. So yeah, we're gonna set some trade windows. Let's start with Gala then. Yeah, let's put it here. I think we could get a rejection here where we just deviate back to the mid-range, maybe to the lows. I kinda wanna get out here just to reassess. And as far as the mid-range goes, this is the daily. Yeah, let's just front run the daily, the low. Link. Yeah, let's just front run these highs as well. Okay, so we're beneath the daily. That's kind of bearish though. So then instead of front running the daily, etc., we're just gonna look at key levels. I think the daily 200 is quite significant, so we're just gonna front run it at these lows. It's never wrong to have a tight trade window on Marsatek. I'm getting a NL alert. Okay, cool. Let's see. Dia. Also beneath the daily. Yeah, I think there's a big probability, a higher okay, yeah. A high probability that we're gonna sweep the daily open. And I think we're gonna see some follow through, so let's see. Yeah, let's put it over here. And the lows. Let's also do LDO well already. Yeah, I actually think this is the right place to be. Maybe a little bit lower, yeah. Like, you don't have to be precise as a surgeon to fucking set trade windows. It's just to safeguard yourself, and the more you trade, the more you are exposed, the better you get with identifying potential levels for your trade window, high or low. So we're still on the daily. Damn, this is quite the deviation, by the way. What the actual fuck? So I'm just gonna put the low yeah, I don't want to break this level. Yeah, that's gonna be it. Alright, so we set everything. We've put everything at running except for LDO. And now it's just a matter of time again. Yeah, we're already in for 30 minutes already. So I'm gonna stop the highlight here. Yeah, I hope it was useful. I really think the analytics tab on Kraken has a lot of edge. You could really narrow down your list. Like, you can do technical analysis, but you could also look at the metrics, and if you combine the two, I think there's a higher likeliness of being profitable, at least for a daily trading session. So yeah, I think if you do it every single day, it will really help you in keeping your gains. Alright guys, if something happens, I'll be back. Peace.